There once was a boy, a male boy, who ran for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, until one day he felt an agonizing pain inside of his shins, the forefront of his leg. He cried and cried and cried. And you know, he wondered, where did this pain come from? What is this pain?
He has shin splints.
I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I am not sure where that...
Shin splints, also known as medial tibial syndrome, is an injury commonly experienced by runners. The injury is characterized by pain along the inside of the shin, which would be anterior shin splints, or the outside of the shin, which would be medial shin splints. Shin splints are an inflammation of or a small tear in the muscles, tendons, or bone tissue surrounding your fibula and tibia bones. A study conducted by B. Yates revealed that around 35% of running-related injuries are some form of shin splints. It also revealed that women are 25% more likely to experience the injury.
I did not know that. Thank you. So it seems our boy has shin splints. Where could these splints of the shin have come from? How can one know if they have shin splints?
Well, you see, shin splints can be caused by many things, including overuse, like running too much. Overpronation, which is where your foot and ankle roll in excessively after hitting the ground, inadequate stretching, and more. For the most part, shin splints occur when a runner's body does not or cannot adjust to increased running activity. Shin pain, however, does not necessarily mean shin splints. It might be a sign of a stress fracture, which can be diagnosed by a more localized, definitive spot of sharp pain. Symptoms of shin splints involve a more generalized pain that can be dull and throbbing or sharp, which occur both during and after exercise.
Well, the boy does experience many of those symptoms, so I guess it's safe to say he has shin splints. How could this be? If only there were some preventative measures that could have been taken to prevent these shin splints.
Well, you see, there are a lot of things one can do to prevent shin splints, such as wearing shoes that fit correctly and stretching regularly, especially the calf and Achilles area. Experts have differing opinions on how effective certain preventive measures can be because shin splints may still develop for people regardless. However, these methods of prevention do often reduce the chances of getting shin splints, and certainly don't increase the chances of getting them.
So there are many ways that you can prevent shin splints. It's too bad our boy was too stupid to do any of them. If only there was a way to prevent shin splints after you already have them.
Well, while you cannot prevent anything after it has already happened by definition, there are many ways to treat shin splints. A lot of treatment methods are similar to prevention methods. Things like stretching, finding different, more supportive shoes, and wearing compression sleeves often reduce the pain of shin splints and help the muscles, like the posterior tibialis and the anterior tibialis, recover.
You seem to have all the answers, voice in the sky. So if our boy gets some fresh new kicks, and perhaps does yoga in the mornings, will he be able to run again, as he normally did? Will his shins ever stop hurting?
No.
Well, I guess our boy will never be able to run as he once did.
Well, maybe not.
So maybe he can.
He will most likely be able to run again with less pain if he follows appropriate treatment methods. If you start to experience shin splints, it is recommended that you immediately reduce the amount of running you're doing. Depending on the extent of the pain, it may be smart to stop running completely. Resting, along with icing the shins, is the most effective way to treat the injury. Depending on the severity of your shin splints, it could be a while before you should return to full activity, sometimes up to a month. Many say that you should be pain-free for a couple of weeks before running intensively again. Most importantly, when you return to exercise, you should increase your draining load slowly while also using other methods of treatment as well. That is all that can essentially be done to treat and expedite the recovery from shin splints.
Wow. You know, it makes sense, and I don't know who you are or where you came from. But I feel like the boy and even I are both much more knowledgeable about the injury that is shin splints. Wouldn't you say so, boy?
Yup, I'm ready to use the appropriate methods to treat and recover from shin splints, and then continue running. Thanks, voice in the sky.
I don't care about you or your weak shins for the record. I hope you get the coronavirus and die.
The end.